And just go on my date.
There we go. All right. There we go. How the fuck y'all doing? Y'all know who this is. Y'all know me about him, bitch. We're here. We're here. Is that my belt?
Yes, you told me I could borrow one, remember?
Okay. Why is it on my bed?
Because I took it off.
Uh-huh.
See?
Uh-huh.
Because it was irritating me. And I just was like trying to get comfy.
Oh.
Ew, take your damn
Lord. How y'all doing? Are y'all doing good? Hope y'all are doing amazingly well. It's been an interesting month so far. How do y'all feel? I'm in the middle of coloring my hair, as you can tell. Because the grays, they were popping. They were popping.
They were like, here we are.
Baby, they were there in all their fucking glory.
I said, what are we going to do about it?
Seriously? It's going to drive me insane.
I mean, it's wind. What do you...
I'm about to close that damn window. Yes. Yes.
It's beautiful.
Okay, then go out.
Ew. Rude.
Too much. Too much. It's too much. It's too much. Not that window.
Oh.
Oh, now you got to use two hands. Come on. There you go. Come on. There you go. Oh.
Let's go.
Look at that. Oh. Don't you want to go upstairs and get comfy? Get out of the shit?
I'm okay.
Go get comfy. Go get out of that shit. Go. Take your time. I will wait for you. We will wait for her, right? We will wait for her. We will wait for her. We will wait for her. That's okay. That's what we're going to do. We're going to wait for her. I'm just going to... Give me a minute. Okay. So I'm going to have to move the camera over a little bit for... There you go. So in this corner right here, I figured I would share this with you guys. It's Lucy. And they were so sweet that they were super sweet, and they gave me a clay imprint of her paw. I've been kind of sleeping with this every night. 1 second, please. For the absolute love of fuckery. Okay. All right. There we go. So I've been kind of sleeping with this every single night. Been kind of just keeping it like right next to me and just, feeling on her paw print. But they also gave me a heart-shaped locket. Well, not a locket, but it's where her ashes are in here, some of her ashes. And so she's here too. So how have I been doing? Not so great. Not so great. I'm doing as best as I can. I closed every window.
Just
So.
deprive me of sunshine and air.
Can always go outside.
Well, we're not doing it outside, are we?
No, we're not.
Okay, then.
I would love to.
I know.
I would love to. When the weather
from the farm. The front porch.
when the weather gets better, yeah, I would like to do that outside. Especially under the night sky, stars, maybe a fire pit. That would be nice.
We just got to get her the proper firewood and shit.
Yeah, that's not too hard. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, we're doing as best as we can. I mean, Heather is currently working. This is her third day.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Saturday,
Sunday,
fifth day.
Yeah, but I mean, it hasn't. I've only had one day on the floor.
Right. So 5 days that she's been working. Bella's gonna start soon.
Yeah.
With her job. So yeah. But yeah. I'm just trying to process things as best as I can, as best as we can. So right now I've been having kind of just a candle lit for her.
Did you show them though?
Mm-hmm. I did.
Oh.
I did. I did.
No.
I did. I missed those big ass Frito feet.
I know.
So.
Me too.
It's so empty.
It is. Right about now, we would have to be outside because she'd want to be outside because it's beautiful weather. She'd be like, "Yeah, I need to go out.
Yeah.
I can't come in."
Yeah, it just feels insanely freaking empty.
I mean, Peaches is trying.
Peaches is trying, but it's not my dog.
I know.
So
I think she's just trying to.
I don't want to bond too closely because we're already trying to move. So
I know.
We're not going to be here much longer. Like I'm used to her in the background on the bed or on the floor or right next to me or bothering you two.
I know.
I'm used to it. So this is technically the first without her.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just feels so empty. So that's the only thing I have. It's empty as fuck. I'm just gonna go through these I'm going through the junk mail first because just in case. Sometimes it happens. Okay, delete. So the rest of this is all just bullshit. Got it. Okay. Fine. So we've got 8 emails. That's it. So however long this live video decides to go on is however long it goes on. That's it. I mean, yeah. We cool with that? Which, by the way, if you are watching up on TikTok, make sure that you do send your questions into askcee@hotmail.com. That is ASKCEECEE at hotmail.com. And if you prefer to be anonymous in your submission, just make sure you type that up in the subject line. Of course, you already see it scrolling across the bottoms of your screens for Facebook and YouTube. And as always, if you are liking what you're seeing so far, you are more than welcome to either like or subscribe if you are on YouTube, or of course, like and follow the page if you are on Facebook. So with that being said, I guess let's get started, right? All right, who's ready? Are you ready? Just waiting for everybody to reply. If you're ready, go ahead and type it up on there. Everyone's saying hello to Heather.
Hey, sorry guys.
Bella's currently out with Sharice right now, so. All right. Oh, we went straight into conversation history. Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. All right. So Regina says there's truly a beauty in being with friends rather than isolating. I respect your choices. I'm so happy you've chosen to be online with us tonight. Being with others after a tremendous loss gives comfort to giver and receiver. You are deeply cared for and loved. I know. It still just hurts. Like crazy.
Yeah.
You know, the one integral piece of our puzzle that made us, you know, a family dynamic is gone. You want a full one, so
Wow.
I'm okay with just half.
I mean, I don't work tomorrow, so whatever.
I do.
Let me reopen it. Hold on. Oh. Damn, so you're sticking to you?
I know. It just be sticking. It be sticking. Whoa. This one is small. Writing. You'll have to forgive me for a second. Is there a way? Is there a way for me to like make this smaller? Or larger, sorry. I guess not. All right. I'm gonna try to read this as best. Aha.
Oh my God, I do have those.
I forgot I have my glasses. Hold on one second. Okay. All right. So, Regina says, I really appreciate you being authentic and transparent. And even some of your darkest hours, you have willingly exposed yourself while down in your trenches. Example, your videos of sorting, packing in your basement. How many of us would be willing to would be that willing to help strangers? On your quest to share, you are showing us how to rise up out of our own personal ashes to believe in ourselves. I can't remember exactly when I started checking out your page. I think it was when you were at Hamburger Mary's doing performances. It was my curiosity that drew me in, never realizing how much my perspectives would change. I am so much more open-minded and accepting towards strangers I meet and less judgmental. Thank you for being vulnerable and showing me new ways to think, act, and care for others by your examples. I even have tried using your methods of makeup application and products to my antiquated old ways. You definitely are an angel in disguise. Your mama taught you well.
Oh,
That's another one I miss.
I know.
I do miss my mama. And baby, when I tell you that I was yelling, calling for my mother when, like, in my brain, when Lucy passed her last breath. Oh, Jesus. Deborah says, what happened the last time I saw you? Lucy was doing good. It's the hard things you have to go through. It gets easier. You'll never forget her. My baby has been gone 13 years and I still miss her every day. My love to you, Bella and Heather. She had lymphoma cancer. We didn't realize how bad it really got until it was the day of her appointment we were going to do a biopsy, and we were going to, like, the plan was to get a biopsy done and to pretty much figure out what stage she was in, how much time we would have had. Little did we all know that that was actually the last time we were going to have her. So all of the plans of what I wanted to do for her went completely out the window. On her last day, what I wanted to do was I wanted to take her to a park, let her roam around, get her a steak dinner, and of course shower her with love and treats and stuff like that. And then we go to the clinic and we would do that. And we noticed that she was bleeding. And it just got worse.
Everything was almost swollen around her throat area.
It was getting so hard for her to breathe.
Yeah.
So it was like, I'm not putting her through this. So let's just do it. And she fought.
Yeah. A little bit.
She fought. So now you know. Brianna says, I was so sorry to hear about the passing of Lucy. I know how much she meant to you and what a special part of your life she was. Losing a beloved pet is incredibly difficult. I am thinking of you during this sad time. I lost 2 of my fur babies in the same year, within 6 months of each other in 2025. It was extremely difficult. We are still hurting from it. I'm a silent watcher, but I want you to know that I am here. Thank you, Brianna. I appreciate that. I do. Okay. Regina says, I was reading an article where people were asked if trans individuals should be allowed to use women's restrooms and would you be comfortable with the occurrence? Which do you use, CeeCee? Many commented, what's the issue? Women's restrooms have stalls with doors, so how would you know if the person in the next stall was trans without peeking? It doesn't matter what bathroom, honestly. It really doesn't matter what bathroom. They're both the same toilets. It's not like I'm going in there with the sole purpose of trying to creep anybody out. I'm just trying to relieve myself. So what bathroom do I use? Depends on where I'm at. And depends on whether I have makeup on or not. Because if I don't have makeup, what do I use? I use the men's room.
Or you just don't use it at all. You just wait till we get back home.
Or I'll wait until I get back home. And then I'll just hold it until I get home. But I use the women's restroom. No one stopped me. No one's bothered me. No one was checking to see if I got a dick. Why did this become weird all of a sudden?
I don't know. I don't understand the.
How is this a thing now? The better question is why is this a thing now?
I don't know. I mean, I notice a lot of places do have like men's, women, or unisex, or they'll just have like other. I mean, which is fine, you know, for people that don't feel comfortable. Um, I'm not talking about like regular people.
Like
I'm
what?
talking about people in the community that if you're, you know, a trans person or maybe you're non-binary or gender fluid and you just don't feel like being judged, you can go into just the one where it's private. It's just you only. But still, it's really sad that it has to come down to that. And I mean, I understand people with right, like they think, oh my god, someone's gonna hurt my. I promise you, not. And there's no trans person or gender fluid or anybody else that's going into that bathroom has got the intention of harming your child. Your harm is, let's see, your harm is at church.
I've never been more confused about that entire issue about bathrooms, and it's just like I don't I I I don't get it because I'm just going in there to use the restroom, honestly. So it really doesn't matter what fucking restroom I go to. It's people's comfort. So what you mean to tell me is that you're insecure. Got it. That's all of what it tells me. Because if you're more concerned about your children, wouldn't you be going in the bathroom with your child? Or has parenting gone completely out the fucking window? Because now we're trying to blame everybody except the parents. Look, it's giving weird.
You better go take a look at your church and group leaders. And
it's giving weird, and then it's giving weird. It's giving weird. Baby, let me tell you something. Back in the fucking day, especially, and I'm talking my version of back in the day when I was a kid, a little boy, to where if I needed to go to the restroom, I was in the women's restroom anyway because my mother.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I was always in the women's restroom.
I think the boys wanted to go by themselves. I think when they reached like double digits, like, you know, when they were like, I don't know, maybe like third grade or more, they wanted to be like by themselves. And because of the age gap, if they were out together, obviously I would have, you know, have Joe with them. But like if we were just out, I would take him to the ladies' bathroom, or if
the family restroom,
right? Or and if they didn't have that, if he wanted to use the man's bathroom, I stood right outside that damn door.
That's fine.
I opened the door if he was taken to it. Gabe did the same thing with Joe and Belle.
It's just it's weird to me. Like it's insanely weird. Why are we discussing this? Like, why are we discussing this? There were worse things that were happening even back in the day. We didn't have people like hiding out in freaking bathrooms. We had people hiding out in freaking alleyways and white vans and shit like that, or we had to worry about the flasher. Oh, the flashers?
Yeah.
Those were a thing.
Or they'd be at the park, or they were more out in the open. I think the internet and everything else has given them more
of a reason to fear.
Yes.
It's a lot of fear mongering out here. Oh well, moving on. Deborah says, dumb question. People told me to get another dog right away. There's no way I could. I was heartbroken. Will you ever get another dog? I don't know. At the moment, no. At the moment, absolutely not. 2 reasons. Okay. Reason number 1 is we're moving. We're moving. We're going to be moving into our own place. And what if that place don't accept dogs? Can't do it. Can't have a dog. I got cats. So right now, no. No. Will I? Maybe. We're not getting any younger.
I think Lucy will send somebody to you when the time is right.
Probably. Or we're not getting any younger. And I'm certainly not getting a puppy.
Yeah, I love puppies, but
I will not. No.
because we're not, it wouldn't be fair because we're all working. And
We're
we
all
We're gonna
working.
have different hours.
Right. So we're all working. So there's no way. There's no way that we'll be able to, especially if we all work different times of the day.
Yeah.
Or if we all work at the same time. That's 8 hours that baby's going to be by itself. Look, Lucy did it because unfortunately we had to. We had to. There was no other choice. When we were back at my place, there was always someone home.
Yeah.
There was always someone home. Lucy was never alone.
Because if it wasn't your mom, I would be over after work sometimes.
Yep.
And then Bella came and moved in, and Bella was always there.
Bella was always there. My mother was always there. Monica would swing by sometimes. Yeah. Mark was there. You know, it took a village. It literally took a village.
Yeah.
It literally took a village. Like literally. Barb, Kimmy, everybody.
Yep.
Randy.
Yep.
There was so many people. And for Lucy, it was a lot. So for her going to a place to where there was always someone home, so it didn't really hurt as much that I wasn't there because she was surrounded by everybody else that she knew. To now she's by herself. And when I was living with Monica, Monica's a truck driver, so she's only home maybe 48 hours, if that.
Yeah.
Or longer or shorter. It all depends. So you know, that was a big change for her. And then going up into a house to where she's by herself, but she had a yard.
Oh, she loved Monica's for that yard. She was like,
I was able to leave her out there for a while, as long as I made sure that the gates were closed. Otherwise she would pull that, and God, I don't want to go through that again. To now moving across states, 2 states, to where again she was alone because we were living downstairs in the basement. You know, to now where I'm in a bedroom now, to where now there's people around all the time now, especially now that Heather and Bella are here. They're always home. So Lucy was never by, she was back to that, which again, just alleviated a lot of stress off of me, because it was like, if Heather's not there, Bella's there. If Bella's not there, Charisse is there. If Charisse is not there, Dip's there. You know, I can at least rely upon somebody to take her out, so that way she's not holding it for too long. So, yeah. I don't have time for another dog. We're trying to get the rest of our lives in a set motion to where we could retire comfortably. That's what I'm preparing for now. I'm not preparing for, I know this is going to sound so fucking somber and probably depressing, because it probably will. I'm preparing for my death. Honestly, I'm preparing for it. So I know that sounds so dark and shit like that, but this is the truth. we're going to be too old to work soon. And then what's going to happen after that? How are we going to be able to afford wherever we're going to be living? I'm refused to be a ward of the state.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be a fucking nobody's ward of the state. And no, I will not be going to no damn nursing home. I'm preparing for if the kids do not or could not take care of us. That's it. So, you're not that old, but I'm not that young either. I'm not that young either. Neither of us have anything saved for our retirement. So, and who knows what the fuck Social Security is going to be like?
Oh God, I'm dreading that.
Who knows what that's going to be like? And who knows if I might become disabled soon, or you become disabled, or one of us can no longer work or something like that. You know, there's a lot of things that come up into play about this. So yes, at this point in time, in the current situation in life and in all the shit that I've been dealing with for the past 3 years, at this point, I just want a peaceful fucking life. I just want a very peaceful, go to work, come the fuck home, go to sleep, repeat. Literally. And do drag here and there. That's it. That's it. That's it. I don't want to do nothing more than that. I don't want any more stress. I don't want any more heartache. I don't want to let anybody else in. I'm over it. I'm over it already. I'm just, bitch, I have punched in my ticket. I am done. I'm so done. Like, it's gotten to the point where I'm not even interested in men right now.
It's crazy.
I don't even want to deal with the drama from that. I mean, girl, look, I've been up on Grindr for a while. And the only people that are hollering up at me are 20 some odd year olds. And I'm just like, I have kids your age. The fuck? Who? Baby, let me tell you something. Apparently, there was one day that was just like, it was not my day. It was not the day to be stupid with me. It was just not the fucking day. And I took it out on this 19-year-old. 19. Because this motherfucker had the nerve, audacity, and mitigated gall to say, "Hey, little mama, how you doing? Bitch, if you don't go somewhere." Excuse me?
Your excuse. Oh,
Like, who the fuck you calling little mama, little fucking this little baby? Look, he barely got the pacifier out of his mouth. Don't be calling me that. That's weird. That's weird. First of all, I ain't little.
Ow.
You started it.
I just said, "Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear." That's what she slapped me.
Not that song.
That's what came to my head when you said that.
Wow. Just wow. Anywho. This next question comes in as, when you get your hair colored and in a couple days you see some slightly gray hair on your sides, what does that mean? I've been getting my hair done for years. Would a higher developer be more successful? No, because your hair grows. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You are never going to win the battle of gray hair. You will never win that battle.
Oh, your front. What is it?
Hell, your hair still grows even after death. So it's like,
Huh?
yes, hair still grows after death.
Alright. So we're gonna be skeletons of hair. Terry told me like if someone wants to be adventurous one day, they're gonna see a skeleton of hair.
Define adventurous. Are you talking about exhumation?
Some people like to dig up graves for fun. I don't know why. Some people are weird in this world. And if they happen to come across my body and I have hair on it, I get to blame you, right?
So would it be an FYB for your body instead of For You page? Because I'm assuming you're catching all this shit on TikTok.
Sure. Yeah. some people are weird like that.
Yes, they are.
Some people are
Yes, they are. And you know what, baby? I understand, and I don't question it. Neither should you. I will never yuck somebody's yum.
You're gonna be a skeleton with pink hair.
So, yeah. Unfortunately, that's just something you're going to have to do. Now, there are things that you can do to make it less obvious, and it's not go with such a polarizing color as dark if your hair is gray. Don't go darker. Don't go darker. Go lighter. You go lighter, or you add in platinum highlights, or they can just be like halo style highlights, you know, where they go all around your hairline and in your pot. Just do it there. So at least there you won't have to worry about the gray. You'll be able to, number one, it's less noticeable. You can go longer between retouches. And secondly, if you wanted to just say fuck it, I'm not coloring my hair no more, I just want to go back, just go gray, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier because you're not seeing all of that. That gray is not going to become like insanely fucking awkward until it's like right here after your hair has grown that much. So maybe about a foot long. But if you have platinum blonde highlights, you'll never know. You'll never know. It'll just look like the darker parts, you know, like where you can still be a brunette and still go gray and still be able to gracefully go back to gray. But the thing is, it's just like, don't go dark. Don't go dark. Easier for vivids though. Because vivids, all I have to do is just slap on some fucking color right up on there. It only takes about half an hour and she's done. That's not damaging your hair. It's technically a color conditioner.
Or until it's time to actually have to redo the whole process.
Yes, until your hair becomes too long. That's because you have salt and pepper hair. Salt and pepper hair, you're just going to deal with light and dark hair. It's going to be a fact of life. I have salt and pepper. I wish I had fucking silver hair because then I would never color my hair again. I would just be silver hair. All day, every day. Yeah. Oh, Nicole, you're right. Wait a minute. It's actually about 6 inches away from the wall. What you talking about? Move that candle forward a little bit.
Yeah. So you're not gonna mess up the wall.
Yeah, well, not mess up the wall, but possibly catch it on fire. This is an old
yeah.
house, and this is plaster.
That's all you need.
It'll be like Backdraft Part 2.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. But moral of the story, you cannot escape aging. Just can't escape it. Now, unless you find that same serum from Death Becomes Her, then can you please send me a vial?
Right, send a couple.
I would like to know what my stomach looks like flat, and I would like to know what it looks like to have an ass. And I would like my nuts to not have to hang so low.
Oh.
Age. Bitch, they be swinging like your boobies. You can.
You said they were low, so I just think just time it up, swing them.
No, you can do both. I can just swing them.
Wow. You can't even time it in that.
Why would I do that? That's painful. Why would I? No.
She can put it in her bag.
She got her edges back.
She got her boobies back.
But they're right here. They've never lost them. I feel like you need something. Give it to her.
I like how she's trying to sneak it.
Yep.
You can still see it.
Because
Probably no, it's candy.
I know I read your Sour Patch.
Look at
She's struggling. What are the gummies made of?
it.
The happiness of 1,000 puppies.
Fuck up.
That's what the gummies are made of. It is the happiness of 1,000
Or
puppies.
backward sneezes. Where's Kara?
If you're, give me so I can open it for you because you always have the hardest time with those things. Oh, she got it.
Is it?
Nicole says hello, CeeCee, Heather, and Bella. My heart goes out to you. I lost my baby a few years ago. It does hurt. Thank you for being there. You've been my inspiration. Love you. Love you more. Thank you. Kim says, I'm an animal lover. Also, I had many heartbreaks in my life. So sorry for your loss. I'm also very happy everyone is going to be employed. Can't wait to see your guys' future expand. Hopefully a new member to the family once you settle. No puppies. Period. Period. I'd get a kitten before I get a puppy.
I know.
Easier.
I know it is.
How long did it take for you to train your kitty?
To get them to use the litter box?
Yep.
It wasn't long. They pretty much caught on.
For like a, what, 2 weeks?
Few weeks, right. Yeah. Faster.
I mean, yet again.
It's faster.
I mean, yet again, when we did have them when they were kittens, they eyes closed. So when they opened their eyes, we were like, and they were like walking out. We were like, grab the paw, use the bathroom, and then when you know, they get the motion going. They're like,
Yeah. It's kind of like how dogs, but you know,
unfortunately,
I couldn't run fast enough in the Blue Island house because there's 23 stairs going down and I could hit all of them.
We're talking about front or back.
23 back, 21 front. How do you not know?
I don't count the stairs. I don't go.
Maybe
one,
because it's
two.
because that I've been there for 20 years that I know how many stairs are wherever. That's transphobic. No, it was a gift of me with a mustache and a cowboy hat. It's like that's transphobic.
No, you look beautiful.
You're lucky I have filters on.
You don't have filters on, girl. You're naturally beautiful. What are you talking about?
She's like,
Accept the damn compliment.
I'm accepting the dumb compliment. Shar says, I wonder what your thoughts are on trans persons in women's sports. What are my thoughts on it? I don't really watch sports.
Well, but they're asking, what do you think of them? And but do you
like,
have
are
an
you,
opinion?
yeah,
on
it's
them
like, are
being
you for it?
sports?
Do you? Because there's some. So there are some trans, you know.
I'm well aware of what the question was implying. However, continue.
Some people have highlighted opinions on it. You know, they've talked about it. Even on TikTok, there's some people in the community that are for it, and there are some people that say, I'm sorry, and this is going to get me judged, but I believe this and that.
Okay.
So I mean, I've just seen it on TikTok a couple times.
Okay, so apparently the argument is that people that are trans have an unfair advantage over their competitor. So let's put that to some theories or to actual events that have actually happened.
I don't know. I don't feel like that's
Trans people are on an kind of an even playing field because we've seen women beat men at sports.
right.
We've seen plenty of, have we not noticed? Why do we have women action stars? Why do we have women of action stars? Because there are heroines here. Okay. So therefore, we have seen women throw down with men and have actually won fights.
Forget Nia Jax from she's the Rock's cousin on WWE.
Right. So what unfair advantage are we really talking about? If they're going based upon just because of gender.
That's it. Because they're saying, oh,
They're just basing it based upon just literally upon gender. It's a women's sport. I was like, but okay, so didn't you all say that back in the 30s and 20s and shit like that? This is a man's job. This is a man's sport. This is a da. I feel like we're kind of repeating the cycle.
no, you're right. Because I remember when I was a kid, we had a girl. She was really into sports. Like her and her sister both. Like
Yeah.
they were competitive. And I remember like she fought to be on what was the football team. And they didn't want her to do it. She could be a cheerleader. You know, you're a girl, whatever. And she fought, like her and her family fought because she
Right. There's a stereotype that applies to every gender.
Yep.
Every single gender. Like they make boys to be rugged and tough.
Yep.
You know, this is the stereotype: rugged and tough and macho.
Here's a
One of the
G.I.
things,
Joe.
one of the things still applies. One, and it's machismo. But they say girls are meant to be submissive and they're supposed to be in the kitchen and not up in, you know,
right.
not in corporate America, not trying to do the work that is technically a man's job.
You're supposed to look up.
And then trans people are just like, we just want to fucking coexist, period. That's it. That's it. We just want to fucking coexist. So if somebody is living their life and they're happy, it bothers you. Why the fuck does it bother you, number one? Because what exactly is the stimuli within your own fucking brain that just be like, that person is comfortable. Let me do something to do opposite of that. And then you're just like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, why? Why? It's weird. It's fucking weird. And what it all is, all of this shit that we have been dealing with is because of people's insecurities.
I mean, that seems to be what it is.
Kind of is what religion is too. It's just a bunch of insecurities. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But it's just like, bitch, look, y'all are just fighting over another person that just really honestly just wants to fucking exist. They're not trying to fucking start any fires or cause multiple panic or multiple, GENOCIDEs or.
I mean, it's crazy because especially like with swimming, like, so like, what if that person had just, they're just really great at sports. They love it, whether it's swimming, whether it's basketball. I mean, what if you just grew up from the time you were
right,
like a toddler playing and that was just like, you had
so
older
then fine
family
then.
members. Like, why does it have to be, oh, there's a girl, there's a boy?
I don't know. Kind of wonder why, there's an NBA and not a WNBA, but they're separate. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. Whatever. What are my thoughts upon women's sports? Honestly, sports is politics. It's just another form of politics. And let me tell you something. I have never seen such a group of people. And I'm sorry if this applies to some people. You have to forgive me, but it's a little perplexing to me that there are literally groups of people that will ride so hard for a team of players that they've never met, never broke bread with, but are literally willing to go into fights, literal physical fighting for their honor. Almost sounds like idolatry to me, doesn't it? Like, and yet a lot of these people want to get biblical, and I'm just like, you're being a fucking hypocrite. You're being a fucking hypocrite. So we have hypocritical people currently in power with bad insecurities. And let me tell you something, motherfuckers. It's a new day. It's going to be a new day. And like I said, at the start of the first presidency, They're like, I see y'all. I see y'all. The ones who act real fake to our fucking faces, but are willing to support the other person because he's going to do such a better job. How the fuck is he doing now? And I still have the same energy?
I remember you lost so many people.
I've lost thousands of followers because of how y'all wanted to know what my thoughts were. And I said, are you sure? Because I did warn. Ladies and gentlemen, I did warn. It's like some of you are not going to like it. Not going to like it. I'm talking about just being a good person, and being a good person should have a definition. If you're going to be a good person like you say you are, why would you vote for that piece of fucking slime? Why? Like, he's literally told you his character. He literally told you his exact character. He told you. He told you in stark words. We've seen it. We've heard it.
And he's been saying it. Like,
He's been saying about how much he really did not give a fuck about us as a people. He really said that. He did say that.
Well, I don't tell you, I was creeped out by him way back when they were talking, when he was talking about his daughter. Okay, he was talking about, like, you know, like, oh, who do you think your daughter looks like? And it's like, and so it's like, well, you know, combination of both.
But yet you have so many fucking other. You were like, well, yeah, he is, but, and I'm just like, what do you mean, but? There shouldn't be a but to this. This is really not a question about the fact that it's proven. It has been proven time and time again. The latter. He's proven it time and time and time again.
But they still defend him. These are the same type of people that wonder when something happens to their child because a certain family member is doing something they shouldn't, and then wonder why their child later on down the line doesn't really want to have communication.
Like I said, I've said this before, and I will definitely say this again, and then we'll move on. But I'm going to let you know this right now. I'm just like, if you vote for him, you have absolutely no business following me. Why would you follow somebody who is exactly the target? The target. Like, you've seen about what the fuck is going on about
In Kansas, how they can't even drive now.
Oh yeah, in Kansas, how they can't even drive, or how they've now they're starting to scrutinize against the transgender community.
Oh, yeah.
And trying to make their visas null and void. I was like, oh, so that means, like, it's starting to really knock at my fucking back door. It's really starting to knock at my back door. You have absolutely no business following me. You have absolutely no business following me. And for you to do so, I'm just going to let you know that what I didn't say before is this now. I'm calling it out. I'm going to start making people very uncomfortable. And if that comes at my expense, then so fucking be it. I've already lost enough. I've lost enough in my life. I can deal with this. I'm not monetized.
For that very reason.
So, if we're supposed to be friends, what hurts one of us hurts all of us. If we're supposed to be friends.
Mm-hmm.
But baby, don't. I'll make time. I'll make time to start going through my lists and just seeing, and just, if that's who you choose to support, then baby, go ahead and do you. But you have absolutely no fucking business following me, because that makes you a hypocrite. That makes you a hypocrite. You can't have both in this. You can't. You can't have both. You cannot continue to support that chump and still support me. No fucking way. There's no fucking way. And it's weird. I'm sorry to say it's weird. There, I said it. It's fucking weird. If you do exactly, you like yay him, and you still follow someone like me who is literally a victim of this bullshit. Really? Fucking hypocrites. Fucking hypocrites. Y'all should be ashamed. You cannot have your cake and eat it too, baby. You support me. You support being an ally. You support someone who is honestly, I just want to fucking coexist. That's all I want to do. I'm only living my fucking life happily the way that I know how. Don't be weird. Stephanie says, our dear CeeCee, Bella, and Heather, my heart goes out to you all at this time. Hold on one second. TikTok. Sorry. Okay, there we go. I hope in this time of sadness you can see the sunshine that Lucy brought. She is bouncing around with your mama now, even being given treats and so much love. You are never alone in this time of darkness. We're all here in every step. I appreciate you and send you love and hope in time the pain eases. Thank you, Steph. I really appreciate that. I don't really feel that way. I feel numb. Again. Again, this is a feeling that kind of feels very, very familiar. So it's like, yeah, I'm numb right now. I'm numb.
Just wasn't on.
That was not on my bingo card for this year.
No. Anything else, sure, but that was definitely not.
Lucy, no.
That was not even a thought. I was like, shit.
It's like, she ain't that old.
I didn't think she was.
She ain't that old. Not to the point. I could have still had more years. If number one, if it hadn't gotten worse because we had no choice but to wait. Because we couldn't get her seen any faster. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. And like I said, God bless them. God bless them. But I wish dogs would actually have a better ability to speak. Dogs and cats would be able to speak and just be like, this hurts, or something's wrong, or because dogs hold in pain. They have such a high pain tolerance that it's like we don't know until it's actually too late. So yeah, numb. Because I'm a cornucopia of many emotions right now. Angry is most of it. It's just anger. Sadness, absolutely. Sadness, absolutely. But 90% of it's anger. It's anger.
What are you angry at?
That we live in a fucking society to where it's pay to play. So if you don't have the money, you're going to die.
Yeah.
And with that being said, the compassion that also follows. Because not only do you have to pay out of your fucking ass and sometimes have to declare bankruptcy in order to do it, but people don't look at you like a human being. And when I tell you that fucks with me, that fucks with me in such a way. Mm, 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 mm. Bitch, not only do I have to pay out of my fucking ass, but I also got to deal with your fucking attitude. Oh,
It's
I also have to deal with your fucking personal attitude that has absolutely probably nothing to do with this job. But
there's no. I feel like in a lot of things, there's not a lot of compassion. As
there's
there should
none.
be.
There's none. Baby, that shit went. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. What is no longer in the world right now that I kind of miss. And all this shit was lost right after this pandemic. Literally. It was right after this pandemic. It wasn't necessarily that first presidency, even though that we saw your true colors. But that we're just not looked at as how we look at a loved one who's ailing. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
There's literally no basic human decency or manners either.
Yeah.
Ever since this pandemic, that compassion is lost, and I 100% understand.
Yeah.
I understand. Look how many people have died from this pandemic. The sheer millions. 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 Child, when we thought of that type of a number of people who are no longer upon this world due to an affliction, that was in the movies.
I know.
That was in the movies. That wasn't during our lifetimes when the last fucking plague.
For me, that was population control. And I hate to say that. And I don't want to sound like I'm one of those weird conspiracy people, but I'm not. But it just felt, with the amount of people that died, I just felt that was just like a whole genocide. Let's just start wiping people out. And, or we're going to auto control. Way too much.
Right. So.
Which is scary.
Yeah. Mm.
But that's like,
can somebody please reset the matrix?
Like,
can we reset this? Because this is weird.
It is. I don't know how to describe it.
It's weird because now it just feels post-apocalyptic. Honestly, number one for me, because it's just like, Jesus Christ, when was the last time anybody said thank you? Because I was like, and not out of obligation. Do you know what I mean? Not out of obligation, but just a thanks, you know? Bitch, it ain't here. Especially, that's the one thing I can say differently about Ohio.
They're a little bit friendlier.
They're friendlier here. The people are very, very friendly here. And I'm very thankful because I'm very, very it's weird, but because baby, we're used to the attitude.
I said that at that one place we were at, and how that I'm like, look, that I get it. That's really good customer service, but even at the one back home, they weren't.
They weren't like this. They
like,
did the bare minimum.
Right. Let's put on the okay, yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
Their script job.
It's very Stepford Wives here.
Like,
it's very Stepford Wives.
And they really have a different way of explaining things to you.
In prison type of thing.
It also sounds like it makes you feel, I don't know about you, but it makes you feel like really
uneasy.
Yes. It's almost like they're saying that you're stupid and like and they're
oh yeah,
like they're there. Like what let me break it down to
That was another thing that's another thing I'm angry about. That's definitely another thing I'm angry about. I hate being talked to like a guidance counselor.
Oh, I hate that.
I really don't like it. Um, Especially when I'm not receptive and open to receiving the message. Like, I'm gonna need you to check in with me, babe, first. Check in with me. Because I give two different answers. I'm a Gemini. It
I mean, it's true though.
is. I give two different answers. One without context, one with context. Yeah. Ah, wow, we've talked about a great many things today. My God, and it's only been 1 hour.
Nice.
Right? We can kind of keep this going. This is actually fun.
It's this without actually having any kind of regular topic. I think we've just hit different ones.
Yes, this was
Just-
great.
I like it when it's like this instead of us trying to figure out.
Yeah, and thank God, because look, I probably would have pissed off already a whole bunch of people. I don't know how many people unfollowed me, but damn, because I promise you I've been feeling this way for a long time. But
Let's see.
but now that we've kind of like hit different topics, and apparently you guys are not scared to send me topics that you actually want to fucking talk about, because this is great. This is great. Can we have more of these? Can we please have more of these emails? I'm asking for more. This is great.
That was great.
Yeah.
We should continue it.
But there's one thing in Ohio that we had in Illinois that's here. And it's called Church's Chicken. Baby, when I tell you that those were the best biscuits I've ever had, and baby, I don't talk about no fast food biscuits being good, because that shit was like, it tasted like it was homemade.
It did.
It tasted like it was real homemade. Somebody who was making them biscuits up on Reynolds Road at the churches there. Let me tell you something. You motherfucking love your job. You love your job,
you know
baby.
I think they do over there, because when we went in, let me tell you, they were jamming the music in the back.
They love their job.
The manager was there. She was interactive, but she was still professional. Like, it just like it's everybody looked like, from the person handed the chicken to the one that you could see doing the dish. Didn't nobody look like,
right? Nobody would look mopey, and again, it's very refreshing, but it's weird. But it's very refreshing, because it's like, oh, yeah, baby, let me tell you something. You loved your motherfucking job, because I felt every bit of love in them honey butter biscuits.
nobody run about 10,000. You still have over 5,000.
Oh, okay.
With those biscuits, I don't remember churches over. I think we ate a couple times.
Baby, that's
in
that.
Joliet, but
That was the good church's chicken, baby.
I said that was big. They seem to be all thank you, appreciate you.
Yes, Susan, I got your picture, sweetheart. I do.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, I kind of want to change the shape and just put a heart.
Yeah.
Instead of a circle. But I did notice something. The picture that I posted for y'all, I believe it was up on my Instagram and Facebook. Of the AI picture of Lucy.
Yeah.
I might do one with me and her again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steph, did you miss your email? Oh yeah, baby. We've been through your email, baby. Yep, you were the one before it. Before this one. So, yes. Love you though. I appreciate the email though. Oh, your poor Lucy. She was so cute. Yeah. So am I, but I'm not a bully to the people who love you most. Heather is entitled to an opinion. So, yeah. Because without them, you would be nothing. I mean,
What happened?
I don't know.
How do you not know? You just read it.
Shut up, it's
Oh, see, there's this thing. There's this thing. You're sitting down, right?
Shut up.
There's this thing to where in one ear, not the other. Oh, shucka bucka.
Don't. I understand what you were talking
You keep
about.
holding me back and I keep trying to move forward. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
I just want to love you, girl.
Okay, you don't have to restrict my movement. Oh, okay. So she wants to play. So she wants. I didn't need your help. I was trying to do that in the beginning.
So am I, but I'm not a bully to the people who. What is it? What is she talking about?
Girl, just exit out of there. Just exit out of there. There you go. All right, guys. I think that kind of does it for us. So we're gonna go and I'm gonna fuck up them churches now. So I will talk to you all later. I hope that you all have a fantastic night. Thank you so much. And yeah, we gonna get, yeah, I promise you. Yeah. See you Sunday. Have a great night. Thanks for giving me the space that I needed. I appreciate that.